What is up guys, Chester here. In this video we're going to continue TwoFold. We're already at Act 3 and I don't know how much long do I still have to play this game, but I'm having a blast of my time. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. So without further ado, let's begin. Caprice stands at the front of the table while the rest of us clutch our various caffeinated drinks. There's only a couple of weeks before the semester starts, but Caprice has scheduled a handful of meetings between now and then. I mean, why do we need to do a meeting right now? Like, can't we just hang out once the semester starts? With everything that's been going on lately, this one almost dropped off my radar. If Caprice didn't send me a flurry of texts this morning, it most likely would have. Oh my goodness. I mean, you guys live together. Like, why do you guys need to text?
My family and I went camping.
On winter? Especially on Christmas? He closes his eyes, brow furrowing, reminiscing about something I don't want to even imagine. I'd die camping out in the snow.
I'm jealous.
Why?
Oh.
Are you not happy with Allison? Allison's expression is so downtrodden she'd give a depressed kitten a run for its money. Alan's quick to notice, looking more than a little flustered as her eyes shift away.
Well, you know, our low-key holiday was pretty nice too.
I'm glad it sounds like everyone enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, except for us. Or probably only Caprice. Caprice shouts refocuses the conversation back towards her.
But the new semester is just around the corner.
Yet here we are, playing school.
We don't want to sit around doing nothing. We really only have one semester left, so we gotta hit the ground running.
One vote for sit around and do nothing here.
Second.
Second.
I say second. Maybe it's just because of how much time we'd spent together recently, but for some reason everyone else seems oblivious to Caprice's forced laugh. She looks a bit off rhythm compared to usual.
I haven't had time to do much of anything even tangentially related to drawing. I could do with the practice.
True, like after that final test, I probably haven't touched any painting materials for a long time. I give her a smile and she returns one in kind, though hers is tinged with a small amount of sadness.
I guess I'm in a similar boat.
At least Allison is showing some remorse over it.
The season keeps me busy. Lots to do.
I mean, of course, that's normal. It's Christmas.
It's hard to get much of anything done when your day starts in the afternoon.
You wake up in the afternoon. Ellen responds to Allison's pout with a small smirk. The two share a small back and forth, but I'm too focused on Caprice tapping fingers to really listen in.
Anyway, that's 3-2, majority rules. We need to get back into the groove, and a club environment is the ideal place to do that.
Did you have anything in mind?
Probably not.
Oh, yes, 1 second.
Yep, she doesn't have any idea. Caprice pulls out her phone and begins scrolling through it. Ordinarily, she'd be prepared for this. She's always been too quick to rebound, but the holidays are clearly still weighing her down. She's aware of it too. She frowns as she mutters under her breath. She's trying to find whatever it was she had in mind.
Sure, let me just break out my easel and brushes real quick.
Aw, don't be like that, Eileen.
Another forced laugh from Caprice, this one decidedly more strained.
Come on. We all gotta stay on top of our game if we're not gonna fall behind next semester.
I'm just saying, we don't need even more meetings over break. I'm getting more than enough practice. Or did you forget that huge project you asked me to crunch on already?
Oh my goodness, did you really just mention that painting? Caprice's face falls. Allison gives Eileen a playful shove, laughing.
I thought it came out really nice.
Guys, stop mentioning about the painting.
For something that basically came down to last-minute homework, you mean? Not your best work, huh?
Guys, can we focus?
Jump in a lake. I did the best I could with what I was given. Miss President was the one who waited until the week before to ask me for help, with nothing but puppy dog eyes and some blurry pictures.
I mean, true. Caprice is really forceful about some things, like she really wants things to be done quickly.
Hey.
If you didn't want to do it, why did you?
Uh-oh. Everyone turns back to Caprice, finally noticing her. Her voice isn't loud. It isn't even angry. Even though it came out as barely a whisper, it feels like the temperature of the room drops.
Not just the painting, but that too. Like, why did you all bother coming all the way out here? If you didn't want to be here, you should have just said so.
Oh, no, Caprice, it's not.
I'm going home.
Bummer. She pockets her phone and shuffles with the papers on the desk into a neat pile. Grabbing her things, the other members at the table look at her, speechless. I want to yell. Shake one of them, ask them to say something, but Caprice is already leaving.
Caprice, wait.
Move, Olive.
Okay, but
She pushes past me and out the door, not stopping to wait for anyone. That's okay because none of them knows what happened, so it's better to explain to them what happened that Christmas.
damn it.
I grab her coat and mine and run after her.
Caprice, wait up!
I rush outside to catch up with her. She stopped at the crosswalk and barely turns towards me, not able or willing to reply. I'll take silence if it means she'll wait for me.
Your coat. You forgot it.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
You're welcome. She reaches out and takes it off my hands, shrugging it on. I run a hand through my hair. What a mess. What am I supposed to do? Should I ask her to stay? Give them another chance? That feels wrong. At the same time, I don't want her to just go. Nothing can convince me that she should be alone right now, not even Caprice herself. My head hurts, probably from trying to think every possibility through before Caprice can leave again. I've got to relax, and Caprice is already crying. As I pull my hand away from my hair and turn back, I catch Caprice's gaze. Is she crying? She quickly breaks eye contact and stuffs her hands in her pockets.
Sorry,
Please. Olive,
The best thing that you can do right now, Olive, is just give her some space. Like, she needs some alone time.
I really couldn't stand it if you're just putting up with me too.
That's probably wrong. My entire body goes cold as I realize just how much the concentration was playing across my face.
No, it's not that at all. I'm so sorry. I love you for you. I can never just make that up.
Really?
The notion that she could even be seriously entertaining the thought makes my heart hurt for her even more.
Really?
Her shoulders falls off, almost imperceptibly. I don't know that word.
I don't know what I can do for you. So I guess I'll just ask. How can
Man,
I
the
be
vocabulary
here
in
for
this game. I can't read her mind. I can't instinctively know what the best way to comfort my partner is. I hope she knows better than me.
I don't know how to answer that. Just being around you helps though.
Can I walk you home then?
Caprice cups her shoes against the ground, displacing a bit of snow. She lets the silence trail
You
on.
weren't going home, were you?
I don't know where I was going to go. I just needed to get out of there, and well, the apartment isn't much better.
I mean, probably we can just roam around and catch some air or something.
Do you want to stay over at my place?
Can I?
Isn't she already staying at your place? Did she leave?
Always.
We board the afternoon trolley, sharing a number of shopping bags, though her load far exceeds mine. Why? She accompanied me as I pick up some ingredients for dinner tonight, helping me suggest ideas for our next cooking lesson before stepping away to the art supply section. We quietly sit side by side as the trolley takes off, slowly rumbling beneath us. The shopping seemed to help a bit, but she's clearly still struggling to keep her energy up. She closes her eyes and rests her head back.
Guess this'll be enough for all the free time I've got now.
Do you really not plan on having any more meetings before the semester starts?
I don't know. We'll see. It's not that long anyway.
My heart sinks for her. She was looking forward to starting up the meetings again.
Well, so long as that's what you want.
I mean, it's her fault as well. Like, she didn't have to be so upset about what happened just by Eileen mentioning about the painting. I mean, she could just explain what happened back then.
Yeah, it's fine. It's better to let them loose than keep them holed up if they didn't really want to be there.
I think if Eileen and Wallace actually didn't want to go, they wouldn't.
Thinking back to Eileen scowling at me for wasting Caprice paints, I tried to resist a wary sigh.
I won't make any excuses for her, but Eileen isn't as whatever she's trying to be all the time, I think.
Yeah,
She cares about you in her own way.
that is true. That's just her personality. Why she doesn't show it is a mystery. Nah. Her replies is so short and definitive, it surprises me. I go to press her for more, but she sighs and shakes her head before continuing.
I can't help but feel like I've maybe been really stupid.
I mean, that is what you really are, but being stupid is a nice thing though.
Like, all this time, everybody's been saying exactly what they felt. Why did I keep bothering with it? Ever since I started the thing, Allison begrudgingly joined because I begged her to. Eileen because I took over the room she was using to study. Wallace just for Eileen, and Allison, and even then.
Despite everything, nothing about Caprice's voice or demeanor is angry. Instead, she's speaking slowly, drawing out each idea after a moment of pause to really consider it. How long has she felt this way? She leans against me as she continues, and I hear the strain in her
I
voice.
thought maybe Eileen and Wallace really don't like coming to the club after all. But they kept showing up anyway, so I just pretended otherwise.
Maybe they came because they're really having fun. I mean, despite their personality, deep inside, they're having fun.
I was so desperate for them to stay, to enjoy the club. I wanted them to love it as much as I do, so I kept playing along and hoping maybe they'd change their mind and suddenly be happy to be there.
I mean, you can't force someone to do what you want, so let them be free.
How long have they just been humoring me? Why do I keep thinking I can make anything better just by trying harder, when people obviously don't want anything to do with me?
Man, Caprice is lonely. She buckles her voice, crackling with choked sobs when the tears begin falling, really falling, and her defenses are gone. She can't stop. I pull her close. Her face is hot with tears, and I brush her hair as she shuffles closer. She's trying to keep quiet, masking her cries into my shoulder as the trolley continues on. Any words I might have had are forgotten. The core problem isn't Eileen, or Millie, or anything to do with the art club, or even Christmas. Her optimism, her tenacity, her belief that anything will work out if you put enough heart into it, it's her hating the part of herself that made me fall in love with her. Why? Just because of those? We sit there together as she lets out what's been bottled up for months. I close my eyes and focus on her, ignoring every time the trolley stops and people leave or sit down, rubbing her back. Yeah, that's the best that you can do. I don't know how much time has passed when her short painful breaths have slowed into a regular rhythm and her weeping has eased into quiet sniffing.
For whatever it's worth, I'm really happy to be in the art club. I love being there with you. I love how much you care about everyone and everything. I'm so grateful that you kept reaching out to me, because my life is better for having you in it.
She doesn't respond, but I feel her squeeze my hand and give a tiny nod. I kiss the top of her head. We've definitely missed our stop, but neither of us comment on it. Instead, after a few more minutes of silence, Caprice begins pointing out how pretty the city looks as the afternoon dips into sunset. Yeah, let's go. The next day, Caprice is living with us, I guess.
Wanna go out somewhere?
Like where?
Caprice lunges about on my sofa, leg prop over the back of it. I take a seat next to her and join her in starting out the window. After coming home yesterday, we ended up making some chicken and vegetables for dinner before crashing on the couch to watch a movie. On a small TV. By the end of the night, Caprice seemed back to her usual self. Her bright eyes this morning are a relief to see. She writes herself as she ponders my question using her newfound energy.
I do have work later today, so I can't really go anywhere too far.
That's in like 4 hours. We could do a whole road trip in that time. Do something crazy, adopt a dog, dye our hair.
Oh my goodness, that's too much optimism. I really don't want to adopt a dog. Probably it's not allowed in my apartment. And dyeing my hair, I like my brown hair. And again,
I don't have a car.
That shouldn't be enough to stop you. I swear, I think you'd be hibernating here all winter if it weren't for me.
I'd at least go out for groceries.
Wow, really living.
I mean, that's normal because I really want to survive and see tomorrow. She playfully claps her hands together. I give a snort of amusement and sit up straighter.
Well, what? Did you want to do more shopping?
No.
Caprice fiddles a bit more, seeming to think over something.
We only have 1 semester left, huh?
After that,
Yeah.
graduation.
Thank goodness.
Why are you so sad about it? Oh, it's because we're going to university. Probably we're not going to go to the same university. I see. She pouts a little. I look away from the window and towards her, trying to gauge what she's
I
thinking.
guess it makes sense you're looking forward to it. This has been a heck of a year for you, huh? For me, never mind.
Huh? Oh, what's up?
Actually, I think I better get going.
Where? She hops up off the couch, grabbing her hat and donning it without pause as she continues.
Don't worry, I'm actually going to crash back home after all. My mom and I's place.
My expression must accurately portray how out of left field this is, and my worry because Caprice quickly tones down the energy to give me a kiss on the cheek.
Really, it's fine, Ollie. It's just something dumb.
Why don't you tell me? Like,
I gotta get
I really
back
don't
to
know
the
what
things
is going
I'm
on.
into.
You don't have to leave to do that.
I know, but well, you have work soon, and it's just dumb.
Don't tell that it's dumb.
I don't care if it's dumb.
Because you are the best.
Despite her cheeriness, everything feels wrong. My heart sinks. Is it because we're in our last semester? Something tells me she wouldn't tell me even if I ask. Caprice gave me a soft look, not a smile, but not a frown either. Look like she's asking me to just drop it off for now.
Okay. Do you want me to go with to drop you off?
Nah, I'll be okay. But I'll text you as soon as I'm in.
You're not going to text me.
Only if you get a minute. Can I call you when I'm off work?
Yeah.
She's probably not going to answer. Without further fanfare, I get up off the couch and help her collect her few things. The art supplies she grabbed are still sitting in the bags untouched, and the few clothes draped over the back of one of the kitchen chairs. I throw in a bag of cookies she'd been snacking on since she arrived. She says they don't sell them at her usual grocery store, but I think she just likes them. We share a quick kiss before she heads off. I close the door behind her. My hand rests on the doorknob for a few moments longer before I shuffle back to the couch. Why does this feel so bad? Why does this feel so bad? It's hard to shake the feeling that I did something wrong. I know Caprice would tell me if I did, or at least I think she would. I hope she would. Even with her reassurances, seeing her up and leave so fast the moment her mood turned a bit. I feel my heart weighed down in my chest. Maybe I can talk this out. Not with Caprice, since she wants some space, but... Am I going to call the gang? Eileen? Wallace? Allison? After an extra second to think it over, I pull my phone out of my pocket, fully collapsing onto the couch as I hit the speed dial. Who am I
Hello?
calling? Oh, Mom.
Hey, Mom. What are you up to?
Oh, Ollie. Hi. How are you? The breakfast rush just ended, so I'm running out to grab more eggs. Can you believe they only ordered 15 dozen for the week? This week! Like, everyone and their grandma won't be treating themselves to a cozy breakfast after the holidays.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'll call back. Or just, you know. See you in a few hours.
I try to laugh it off, not my worst performance. There's an extra pause before she responds.
Olive? What's going on?
Man, mother's intuition, huh? Uh-oh, the full first name comes out. Her tone and pace changes instantly. I can almost picture her slowing down her brisk pace, looking around and dropping everything she was doing to focus on this call. She really is too good at catching when I'm not feeling 100%.
It's...
Dumb, I want to say, knowing how that sounds firsthand now. I take a deep breath and start over.
It's Caprice. Do you have a second?
She listens quietly. I try to convey all the information as concisely as possible. The fight, how Christmas went, the art club, and then this morning. Still, as much as I try not to, I know I'm rambling.
I just want to help her. I'm trying to just be there for her, but I don't know if it's enough.
True. Like, whenever you have problem, people always ask your parents. If your parents are not good enough, then ask your friends or whoever is reliable.
She started saying some really sad stuff about feeling like her personality is pushing people away. I love her. I love every part of who she is, but...
And now I am crying because I really don't know what to do with Caprice. My voice trails off and I feel the stress of it all wash over me in a wave that I can't stop. I try to keep my voice together as tears well up.
I just don't know what to do. She really does her best. And I hate that I can't show her that it's not her fault, that things aren't working out. She's being so unfair to herself. She's amazing. At the very least, I want her to know it, but I can't even do that. I don't know what to do.
My mom shuffles somewhere on the other end of the line. When she speaks again, it's quiet. She must have moved somewhere more private while I was talking.
Oh, Ollie. You are being so hard on yourself.
Am I?
It sounds to me like you really love Caprice, and she really loves you. Why else would she always reach out for you first? Listen, dear. You've always been the type to stop at nothing to try to help the people you love.
I'm taken aback. Her voice takes on a lecturing tone.
Whether it's you burning yourself out on school and work to try to make me proud, or feeling bad because your girlfriend is going through a hard time. You care so much.
Yeah, that is one part of the personality Olive has.
Please be kinder to yourself.
That's Mom, weaving life advice into reminders of her love. It wasn't that long ago I was on this same couch calling her about failing the semester. She's right, I'm back in the same situation as before.
Okay, Mom. I'll try. But I can't promise I'll stop trying to help in any way I can.
We promise. After all, at Christmas, we promise to take care of one another. I can't let that go to waste.
Oh, I know, Olive. I'm sure that's part of why Caprice loves you. Just remember to give yourself a little slack. You can't fix everything just by trying hard enough, right?
True.
Life has a way of working things out. The most you can do is your best.
That is true. Indeed, August is right.
Yeah. I love you, Mom.
Love you too, sweetie. See you for the afternoon shift?
You betcha.
I'll be there.
She hums a little note of affirmation, and after another quick round of goodbyes, we hang up. Alright. It'd be dishonest to say the call made me feel entirely better, but it at least given me enough energy to drag myself up off the couch and make myself productive. I make my way into the kitchen and start on some responsibilities I've been slagging on the past couple of days, things I never normally leave unfinished, but would do so 100 times over for Caprice's sake. As I'm washing the dishes that I have piled up in the sink, my phone buzzes a few times, Caprice's trademark machine gun texting style. I'm all safe. Heart, love you. Thanks for being here for me. Okay, so at least she texted me. I smile and reply with a suitable number of green hearts emojis in return. It's hard to accept, but I hope my mom is right. I hope this is enough. Yeah. You really don't have to push yourself so too hard. The quiet sounds of the evening makes their way through my window, heard despite the TV absently playing. I tap on my phone, drowning out whatever rerun is showing tonight. Hey, Caprice! Be right back, gonna help with the dishes right now. 5 minutes tops. Okay, sure. Have fun. Yeah, have fun washing the dishes. Our texts to each other over the past days have been short but almost non-stop since she arrived, to the point where I'm almost worried I'm distracting her from her stay. On her end, she's quick to bring up conversations about absolutely nothing, and she's always ready to reply within a couple seconds of me sending anything, no matter how inane. Ow, instant reply. Let's go. I put my phone down, confident I'd have at least a few minutes while she was away, but to my surprise, my phone buzzes not long after. Really? You finished the dishes way too quickly, Caprice. I initially impressed at how quick she got her chores done before I pick up my phone and realize it's not her. Oh, it's Haley. Howdy. How's she doing? All settled in yet? Ready for visitors? I stare confused at my screens, trying to decipher Haley's strange joke. What? Huh? What are you talking about? Your GF. What? On cue, the doorbell rings. Well, to answer your question, Haley? No, I'm not ready for visitors. Who's this? Millie? Haley? I open the door just barely to see Millie and Haley. Millie looks at me with a painfully forced smile, a small tote bag in her hands, tilting her head slightly towards me.
It's us. Just came to drop off a couple housewarming gifts. And talk to Caprice, of course.
It's cold. Let us in.
My apartment isn't much warmer, but I concede enough to let them in before closing the door behind Ben. I turn back towards them, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. As Millie walks through, she calls out to the empty apartment.
Caprice, it's me. And Haley. I was thinking about that painting, and, I think you were right. Wanna hang it up together?
What's this? What is this sudden change of character? This is definitely not Millie. Like, what is happening right now? Caprice is not here. Is she really just going to pretend nothing happened after all of that?
Caprice! Did she head out or something?
I don't have any other plans tonight if you want to wait for her.
Sure, we can...
She's not here.
Millie and Haley snap out of their own personal worlds. My tone surprises me too.
What?
She's at her mom's place. She stayed the night here after her club, but left the next morning. You didn't run into each other, or...?
We came home to an unlocked door after a grocery run and thought we got robbed or something.
The only room that looked disturbed at all was hers. She told us she was going out for a little while last we spoke, so we just assumed.
Going out for a little while? She didn't tell you anything?
Obviously, if she did, we wouldn't be here.
Is this how the two have been trying to solve things? It's no wonder their argument has gotten to this point.
And you thought that the best response to her trying to make some distance for a few days would be to barge in here without any prior warning and scare her into a conversation?
It was my idea.
It's nothing she hasn't done before to me. She's the one always saying problems need to be solved face to face.
You know it's different when someone is asking for space, right? You of all people should know that. On top of that, coming in here like nothing happened. Do you have any idea how horrible she feels about Christmas? Do you want her to just pretend everything's okay?
You never try to explain anything, and when we do finally get you to open up, it's all a big contradictory mess. And here Millie is, after screaming that she wanted Caprice out of her life. She's here, sweeping everything under the rug, trying to make amends with a portrait that she hated just a few days ago.
Hey.
Haley's voice is cool, but there's an edge of warning to it. I feel the lingering need to say more. Try to make her see how much she's hurting the people around her. Dissipate. At the same time, my phone buzzes off. I take it out, trying to give myself a moment to collect my thoughts again. It's Caprice. Back, smiley face, you there? Yeah, sorry. I take a deep breath. Obviously, they're here to talk to Caprice. I won't ask her to oblige, but at the very least, I want to give her the chance. I know I'd want to know if someone came looking for me. Hey, you free to talk right now? Like, over voice, I mean?
What's up?
Gonna give her a call. I wanted to ask first, though. You know, common etiquette stuff.
My frustration is starting to subside, but it looks like enough managed to hold on for me to glare a couple daggers at the two. Eventually, my phone starts ringing. Guess that's a yes. It doesn't take me more than half a second to answer.
Hey.
Hi! It's so good to hear you. It's been such a busy day, it feels like it's been forever.
Haley and Millie are perfectly still, as if to avoid Caprice's non-existent gaze.
So what's up? Just miss my voice that much?
It'd be nice to chat if you want it for sure. But I'm actually calling because I got some guests over.
Oh.
She knows that Millie and Haley are here. She seems that was enough to clue her in what's happening. I turn my head back to the two home invaders, only for Millie to avert her eyes.
Yeah. They were worried you ran away or something.
I guess I did. I specifically told them it was just for a bit so they wouldn't worry, but I guess I just made them your problem instead. Sorry, Ollie.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Olive, can you put her on speaker?
I'll ask. Hey, Caprice. Millie wants to talk with you. Do you mind if I turn the speaker on or pass my phone over or something?
Please don't. Please.
Why? What a mess of a situation this is. Millie looks at me expectantly for an answer. All I can do in response is shake my head. Her shoulders slump.
I really don't want to talk to her. I thought I was doing the right thing, and after, well, you know, I think it's better this way.
What do you mean by that? Millie and Haley must have either heard themselves or noticed my face starts to droop as they try to get in closer. I'm quick to turn away, making sure Caprice's request is honored as best as I can.
So, this is probably gonna be more than an overnight stay, huh?
Yeah, probably. I was thinking more like 2 weeks, maybe longer.
I see.
I should have been honest with you about it. Sorry, I wasn't really sure until I got here. On the bright side, you can come visit anytime you want. There's some moving boxes and stuff, but it's not too far from your work.
I can hear the shift in her voice, attempting to move the conversation to something happier. I hope she's doing it for her own sake and not mine.
That sounds nice. Just send me the address and we can figure out a time.
Sure thing. Oh, but if you come, don't bring Millie with you. Haley either, actually. I feel bad that she's been lumped into this too, but, you know, it'd be awkward.
Yeah, no problem. I gotta see them off, so give me a few minutes. We can pick up afterward.
Am I not really going to take Millie and Haley together with me to visit Caprice? Is this the right answer? I mean, I think Olive is going to go there alone without them.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Bye.
Let's see. Bye.
Love you too.
And with a click, she is gone for now. I put my phone back into my pocket as I spin back around to the two.
Well,
She's fine, don't worry.
well, there's that at least.
I'll be visiting her in the next day or two. Pretty much whenever I get the all clear.
I'll drive you.
I'm just going to take the trolley. You not being there was the one caveat she gave me.
But that's probably to be expected.
I don't want to keep the two apart if there's any chance of mending this bridge, but I'm not about to betray Caprice's trust to make it happen. Oh yes, yeah. well, I'm not going to trick Caprice, so it's better for me not to bring them.
I'm counting on you then.
I don't really think I can do anything except be there.
That'll be enough, hopefully.
The three of us take a collective breather, the frenzy of the last few minutes taking their stroll. Once the mood starts to settle back into something resembling normal, the two start for the door.
See you later. You know how to reach me if you gotta.
Will do.
Something is still bothering me. I hope I can communicate better than earlier.
Millie, do you have a second?
Millie stops at the door as Ailey exits, and they both look back. After exchanging a look, Millie nods, assuring Haley she'll be right there.
If it's about barging in here, I'm sorry. Wallace said she had left with you after the club, so I just...
It's not about that, no.
I sigh, as much as our finding things out through gossip with Wallace isn't really the ideal scenario in any reality. It's not the main issue.
Look, I don't want to tell you what to do. You and Caprice mean a lot to each other, right?
She hesitates, but doesn't deny it. A small nod is all I can get in response.
I can't imagine what you're going through. I'm sure Caprice can't either. But I know it can't be easy. But this hiding behind a smile, running away from everything and then blowing up, over and over again, it's not sustainable. Whatever you need, I'm sure Caprice will try her best to provide it. But if you don't tell her what it is, she's just going to keep guessing and guessing, even if she gets it wrong. She's not the type to give up, but at some point, she might. She's not invincible either.
Even after all this,
That's all I wanted to say.
Millie climbs up, something I should be used to by now. She doesn't leave immediately though, glancing down towards the floor.
See you around, Olive.
Yeah, see you too, Millie. That's as best as I can hope for now, I guess. A couple of small waves and a closed door later, I'm alone. My phone is silent for the first time all day. I resign myself to turning in early, hoping naively the extra sleep might somehow fix how I'm feeling. Yeah, let's just sleep. Sleep will make things better. The next day. And probably I'm visiting Caprice. So I think I am going to end the video at this point. Still, it bothers me like Millie changed really quick after a few days of that incident. Like, what happened? I mean, in order to find out, I have to pick the Millie route, of course. So anyways, that was a fast, sudden shift. Still, thank you so much guys for watching the videos. Hope you enjoy yourselves. But anyways, Chester here, and I'll see you guys in the next part of this series. See you!